Hola!
Hi,
I'm Mariah.
I'm Anna.
And last night we watched movie.
We
First,
watched Marley and Me.
very sad. We
But
cried.
if you're Spanish, live in Spain, it's Marley y Yo.
What?
Marley y Yo, me meaning yo. Marley y Yo.
You mean cry?
Marley y a me.
Yeah. Okay,
Whatever.
so it was really funny in the beginning, but then it was really sad.
And then we cried.
We cried a lot.
Yeah.
So then we watched Bolt to make us feel better.
I watched the first 15 minutes and then
And then she woke up at the end and was like,
And
what did I miss? And I was like, the whole thing.
I thought I was only asleep for like 2 minutes, and apparently the whole movie went by. I don't know.
It was really funny because I don't have like cats that much except for the one over here. Over there.
No, it's over there.
and 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 so Bolt pulled
Wait.
Kitty over a bridge
Like,
on top of interstate and and Birdie said, "You think we got too far?" And he said, "No, this is happiest day of my life." And I laughed real hard.
and the kitty or the
Only its eyes were bigger and it was more cartoony.
it had a really big head and a really skinny butt.
Oh no! My phone's being gay again. Okay, so now that we're done talking about our movie, we talk about the foxes. My birthday is in 11 days, and Anna's trying to find me a stuffed fox because
There's a story behind it, guys.
one day in Espanol class,
For all you Americans, that means Spanish class.
but we said it wrong in Spanish too. Um,
Spanish.
La clase de español dos. Um, we were having a speaking activity, and I was looking out the window instead of paying attention.
Because who really wants to pay attention? Spanish class.
Unless Senorita Locaton's watching, and then we love paying attention in Spanish class.
Yeah.
We and so we we were looking out the window, and I said, "Oh my God, look, a fox!" And Senorita Locaton gave me a really weird look. Anna's laughing. And and then so everybody else gave me a really weird look and continued on with the speaking conversation. And when it was over, I waited till everyone was done speaking and I said, oh, did anyone see the fox? And Senorita Locaton laughed at me and thought I was ADHD or no, ADD or as I like to say, ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. But anyways, that's the point of the story. And she said, I thought you said box. And I was like, no, it was a baby fox. And Anna's like, I saw the box, but nobody else saw the box. So then I just really now.
So that blondish that used to be red, and one day Mariah was over at my house, and I was like, look at the red. Red suggests fox.
Because she got fox living on her head.
No, a little rat buddy. And
But then it became
fox.
box. Because did anyone see the box? Did anyone see it? I don't think so.
I
saw the
thought.
box. And yeah, so now box is inside joke. Yeah. But it's not so inside anymore because we just told it to everybody. But it's funny, so that's okay.
But I still need to get her birthday.
So she's trying to get me fox stuffed animal for birthday. Because when I go to college and she's still a sophomore in high school, I'm going to miss our fox jokes.
Every morning that she'll send you a message saying, red suggests fox.
See. So, she's got an evil cat.
But he's not evil.
But he is real evil. I call him Osama bin Laden. He should be on
And this way. Scar.
There's a scar there.
Right there, I see it.
Okay. Anyways. Anna plays guitar. I am nerd. Skin. Can. You help me find the ice cream. Thanks. That's like every video. Weird door. Eh.
I'm being a duck. I tell you anything. Anything.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, large, small. Okay.
I don't taste it. That's what's inside, like, ah. It's ew.
I just washed my hair.
That's so gross. Oh, okay. There was this really creepy episode of NCIS because I'm like in love with NCIS because I love Gibbs and and oh no. Okay, it'll be really fast. Okay, so I was watching NCIS and there was this really creepy one because Gibbs found this serial killer that no one else could get like 10 years ago and he was in prison. Except for now that he's going to be executed, they wanted him to talk to Gibbs so that they could find out where he buried all these dead bodies. And
there's 22.
no, 22 that they knew of.
Yeah, what I meant.
No. And so then Gibbs found bodies without having to ask him because they matched up some of the scenery and the backgrounds of the pictures in the scrapbook that he made so he could remember all the dead bodies and how he killed them and stuff. And so they went and they found it. But they found a new fresh body with his marking on it. So they're like, oh my gosh, there's a copycat killer. And so the female detective went up to call Gibbs because they didn't have any service down there. And when they went up to call Gibbs, she got kidnapped. And they tried finding it, and they opened the trunk, and you saw her, but then you saw someone else, so you knew they had the wrong trunk. And then, so the guy stabbed her in the arm, and she tried to fight back, but then you don't see anything as if like she's gonna die, you know. And then he's like going to interrogate the serial killer, and he's like, "Where's my agent?" And he's like, "Tell me, Agent Gibbs, do you think she screamed when he cut her tongue out?" And he goes, "I don't know. Why didn't you ask her for herself?" And then she comes around the corner, and she's like, "Sorry, your lawyer won't make it to your execution. He's kind of dead because it was the lawyer who can we trust in this world if lawyers and cops and doctors commit murders." Just saying. Anyways,
I don't have any funny stories.
that's because you're just not as cool as me.
Now she's a different person. Ready, set. Whoa there.
Okay, we have
Do
30.
ya? Do ya? Do
No,
ya?
we have 30 seconds. So let's sing a song and say goodbye. I love you. You love
No, no.
me. This is gay.
I love sassafras. You love sassafras. We all love sassafras.
Oh, I thought we were
What?
still going.
No, what's that other song? Hurry, sing.
Oh, there's a hole in my bucket. Dear Elijah, there's a hole in my bucket.